Hey Eurovision fans, we have the 10 finalists for Eurovizija.LT, that's Lithuania's national final. I'm going to listen and react to all 10 and see, is there something that can keep on Lithuania's hot streak at Eurovision 2024? So let's keep it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tom. I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So as you may have seen, I've been doing these reviews week by week as the heats have been happening. There have been 2 qualifiers from each heat. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to compile all of those videos. I'm going to stitch them all together like a Tom the Tailor. We're going to have all the videos back to back, and then I'm going to react to the 9th and 10th songs now in this very moment. For those 8 songs, I'm going to edit them down a little bit, the ones that are maybe a little bit less competitive. And then at the end of the 10th song, I'm going to give my full review, my analysis of all of the 10 songs, who I think should win, and I'll give you my top 10 as well. So let's get started by looking at my review of semi-final number 1. It's Silvester and VB Gang. So we have 2 songs we're listening to today. We have VB Gang saying Kaboom, and also Silvester Luktelk, which looks like it's a Lithuanian word. I've also seen a lot of hype for this on Twitter as well. So pretty cool that both songs that qualified already have a hype bus leaving the station. Okay, so first we're checking out VB Gang saying Kaboom. Okay, VB Gang, wanna know my secret band? Okay, so this is my first time watching this because I was watching MGP last night. Ooh, Kaboom. Oh, the costumes already, I'm obsessed. Ooh, beats. Okay. I love these outfits with the big long braid as well. And the double sunglasses. Okay. Life is a sprint. Okay, it is. Super fun, crazy costumes, crazy dancing. Stage looks amazing this year as well. Wow, look at that. They've got like 2 LEDs. They got one on the front, one on the back. Super cool. Give me kind of futuristic cosplay. Okay. Oh. It's kind of fun. I don't know if that pop drop was like fully effective for me. It's super fun though, definitely. Wearing the glasses, you gotta be quick. The lyrics are kind of cringe, but like in a funny cringe way. His speed shades. A lot of speed references in this. It's really fun. I don't like Telo tends to like these kind of acts, but I don't think the song is good enough that the Telo will go wild for it. I love this blue and pink though. The color palette's really cool, and there's really fun ideas, and they put thought into the choreo as well. Oh, what did they sing about chicken? I love this thing where they're pointing to each other and then someone's doing the chicken. So the girl's kind of like a kitten and the guy is like a lizard or something. Oh wow, it's getting really techno-y now. It's like a workout video. Maybe that's their thing. I suppose that's why they were talking about speed references so much earlier. Oh wow, he's really kicking. Oh, and he's humping the floor. Oh my god. Okay, wow, that was pretty wild. You can see a lot of the audience were smiling as well. Definitely fun, very eccentric, very high-paced. I think I'm just a bit too tired for that. I've been editing so much in the last day and I'm feeling kind of drained, and I just couldn't keep up with that song. The energy, it had much more energy than I currently have. Melodically it wasn't there, but as a performance, very entertaining. Love the pink and blue color palettes and these like futuristic costumes and this storyline of people going fast with sunglasses in a race or something. I don't know what was going on. That's just what I picked out. Okay, hopefully I'm getting something calmer now. I'm going to the second song. It's Silvester saying Luktelk. I don't recognize Luktelk as a word, so I'm guessing maybe it might be Lithuanian. Are we getting a song in their beautiful language? Wanna know my secret bank? I hope so. I really like Sauksmas from last year. No one else liked that though. Ooh, that's a nice beginning. Again, futuristic vibes. Oh yes, Lithuanian. Oh, thank you. Monika Leo setting the road for singing Lithuanian. Ooh. Oh, that's some lovely choreo. And I really like that electronic beat that came in. I love this thing he's got in his nose. That's cool as well. Ooh, yes. Oh, he's mixing it up. This is fresh. Oh, he's gotten a bit of shoulder as well. I like that. Ooh, yes. Oh, lovely. There's got a real freshness in the production. Really light, electronic magic. Love it. Okay, where's he going to go from now? I love the organization as well. This looks really well choreographed where everyone is. Yeah, he's really sounding great performer as well. He's giving me great energy. Ooh. Yeah, there's something really futuristic about this. Sounds like future pop. Lithuanian future pop, that's what I wanted in my life. Yes. This lightness is really gorgeous. Not screaming or shouting, he's very soft in his delivery. Mixing it up as well, lovely. Dancers really adding a lot to this. I really feel like they're doing interesting stuff. Ooh, kicking is in Lithuania national final. Reminded me a little bit of Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. Really fresh, love this. I think this is really cool and different. I think it would stand out. I'm getting a little bit of Novi San Druggy San as well. Influence visually. I want to know what Luktelk means. Lovely, really, really lovely. Wow, that's very exciting already. I feel like that's a little bit of a me song. I think that's the type of song I like, this kind of alternative sound, something kind of a unique, unusual, a little bit weird, futuristic sounding, electronic elements. So I don't know if that's the type of thing that would work with everyone. Obviously it worked to a degree because it came second with the televote and it won the jury. Okay, what does Luktelk mean? Ooh, it means hang on. I don't know why I was expecting him to just tell me what it meant in the song. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. And I thought that the package looked very complete. His presence on stage was great. The choreography looked really, really good. I like the visual package of these kind of dark electronic colors, again, giving me that Blade Runner future feel. So it feels like this is already kind of ready to go. You know, obviously he can improve on it. We see often in the Lithuanian national final that people will make some small changes between the semi-finals and the final, like Monika Lenkytė last year did a revamp of her song, adding in the Šūdo tutos, which arguably kind of won her the contest. So maybe Silvester will keep on improving this, but as a starting package, that's really, really exciting for me. Very fun. I love that softness that he brought as well. It's just a little bit different when you get so many songs that are kind of like, well, blah, in your face, which is great. I love the energy. I love that making a statement, but it's also cool when someone's like a little bit more sly and slinky with their sound and kind of draw you in and give you a soft moment. That's also great as well. So let's now look at my reaction to semi-final number 2, Žalvarinis and Aistè. So our first song we're checking out is by Aistè. I think it's Aistè. I don't know what that backwards E is. They have that in French, but obviously it's different. And she's saying, we will rule the world. Don't we have enough people trying to conquer the world without Aistè doing it as well? This is Aistè, we will rule the world. Wanna know my secret bang? I have absolutely no idea what the song is. Ooh, she's got a bird. Oh, and she's got a dude who's very excited on the piano. Oh, it's full on disco 60s, 70s. Okay, so she's not trying to conquer the planet, thank God. Unless she's trying to conquer it through disco. Okay, super different feel, style, staging. Okay, the backup dancers look a tiny little awkward. Oh, it's very Bee Gees, isn't it? Yeah, it's real good. The guy on the piano is definitely a bit epic. Epic piano guy. Is that a Rubik's Cube behind her? Yeah, it's giving me Sesame Street. Oh, I can hear the claps and it's fine. It's enjoyable. I'm enjoying myself. This is not a winner at all. I can tell already. Like, this has got non-qualification written all over it. But I think it'd be good in the final. Add a fun vibe. Maybe open the show. Vocally, she's alright. I don't know if she's like blowing me off my socks. And the choreo is fine. Again, it's a little bit on the basic side. You can hear them clapping, which is a tiny bit off-putting. There's got a very happy, cheerful vibe. And the guy on the piano is so epic. The thing is, he's not even playing the piano, so he's just going crazy on the piano on his own. What happened to the sticks that she had at the start? I thought she was going to do like a bird thing. Yeah, the choreo is just a bit too simple for me, and all four of them are doing the same thing as well. So there's not really like any harmonizing in the dance. Like, why are two of them not doing one thing and the other two on the side doing something different? It's just a bit too basic. Yeah. Okay, I thought that was cute. As long as it doesn't win. That guy really likes it. Wow, bloody hell. The second song is by, I don't know how to say the Z with the little bowl on top. Žalvarinis, which means brass. The song is called, so Gaudė, vējai. Anyway, it's called Gone with the Wind. Wanna know my secret band? I think they're a folk group. Mysterious beginning with his hat tipped down. Ooh, I like her costume as well. Give me a little bit of Little Women. Ooh, okay, so it's rock folk. Cool. Nice beginning. Very interesting start. I am intrigued. Nice visuals of a nighttime farce with some fireflies coming out. Tiny bit of choreography. Okay. Okay. I like the vibe more than I like the melody. Ooh, is that an elk? Oh, getting kind of like country elements out. Oh, I like that sword in the background. That's cool. So getting very much Game of Thrones vibes. A little bit of medieval stuff. I like that. And now the forest is on fire. Oh, that's very Zelda. Breath of the Wild. I really like these LEDs. These LEDs are super cool. I think they're kind of getting me through this. I don't know if I'd like it as much without that. Yeah, the melody and the chorus isn't there for me. Choreo again, it's a little bit like the first song. It's just a little bit like the last song. A little bit on the simple side. Oh, guitar solo. So Albanian. Oh, that sword is a thing. It's really like the temples in Breath of the Wild. Someone on the stage is a Breath of the Wild fan. Okay, into a nice climax at the end. Oh yeah, nice ending here. I like the guitar accompaniment to them climaxing. And the visuals at the end with the moon. Yeah, really cool. I really like the visual story. And I liked the way the song... That same dude is really into this. He really loves Eurovizija.LT. I think I like the concept more than I like the actual delivery, so I couldn't pick out the melody there. That makes me want to download that. We like the visuals in the background though. I thought their costumes, they looked maybe a little bit simple. Were they traditional costumes? They looked kind of like a modern interpretation of traditional, maybe because the fabrics looked more metallic and a bit more modern. But there are some elements of this I enjoyed. I like the sound was different. I like the guitar coming in. Love the LEDs. Choreo was a bit too simple for me, just kind of like putting your hand out, licking your hand up. I want something just a little bit more exciting than that. Give me something weird. Give me some weird Lithuanian ancient dancing or something. In any case, with that semi-final, Aistè won the jury. Žalvarinis won the televote. They had almost double what Aistè had. Let's now look at the qualifiers from semi-final number 3, and it's Pluie de Comètes and Shower. Okay, so the first song is called Pluie de Comètes, and the song's called Be Careful, and this won the jury. Oh wow, it did really badly in the televote. Oh god. Oh, that's not a good sign. It got 520 votes, which was only 4th place in the televote. Gosh, okay. Let's see why. Wanna know my secret bang? That is not a good sign, so I'm guessing this is a jury bait song. Ooh, it's too quiet. Okay, it's kind of a cool starting. Oh. Oh. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at those results before I started watching the video. Maybe that influenced me a little bit. It's so calm, like it's chill, like you've just smoked a blunt type of chill. Some of the staging is kind of nice though, that kind of hexagon behind her. It just kind of worried me that they couldn't even find 600 people in Lithuania who like this though. That's concerning. But I can see why the jury put this up. Styling's really pretty, she's got good performance. The song is very smooth and elegant. And I like the imagery. It's a little bit Bond-esque, like we're looking down the barrel of a gun. The audience aren't into it at all though. They're like, some of them are sleeping. Like Monika Leo was so clever because she did this chill vibe, but she made it bouncy and quirky. This is too sleepy. Like the vibe is okay, but yeah, it's just not strategic enough in how you deliver a song of this vibe. Gotta say, everything in Eurovizija.LT looks good. The stages look cool for the whole thing. Everyone's vocals have sounded pretty good as well, so the sound mixing is good, which we haven't seen in some of the other national finals. So, really good show. Okay, those drugs are kicking in though, because that hand on the back looks very trippy. And this is too repetitive. Yeah. I like that noise coming in though now. That's really cool, very 70s feeling. Okay, we got some pyro. Oh, she's mixing it up at the end here now, I like that. We needed this energy earlier though. I do like this end image though, very Fuego. The beginning of Fuego. Yeah, I get that though. I get why that didn't do. I get that though. I get why that wasn't super popular with the televote. And look, yeah, you've got to think with the televote score of 520. Was it 520? Yeah, it was 520. Like, that's got absolutely no hope in the final whatsoever. On the other hand, the other song that qualified, Shower is the artist, and the song is called Impossible, has the highest televote score that we've had so far, even more than Luktelk. Also, both songs that were in semi-final number 2 as well. So that's actually kind of interesting, but it came third in the jury, so the jury weren't feeling it. Wanna know my secret bang? So interesting to see now this contrast between the two. Ooh, why is there a lot of people on stage? Are they real people or mannequins? Oh, they're mannequins. Ooh, he's got a very atypical, like, different from what we usually expect on the Eurovision stage. And it's very like, oh wow, okay, cool, this is a different type of person. And his vocal's different as well. And his vocal delivery, almost borderline on rapping. Okay. Vocally, I think he's doing okay. I'm not picking out what the chorus melody is. It's got a super different feel. This is like less bells and whistle. This is more like stripped back in a local music venue. Background LED is a little bit unusual. Feels like kind of like nature vibes, deserts. Are those earrings? Yeah, there's something about this I'm not getting. I'm not getting why this got so many televotes. So maybe they're like local favorites, or he's got a backstory. Yeah, it's feeling a little bit too flat. I don't think this would do very well in Eurovision, I gotta be honest. That vocal's nice. Okay, it feels like the song is changing a little bit now, build up into the final. This kind of feels like the Lithuanian reply to Sudden Lights, but not as good. I do like the keyboard coming in now. I am getting some like cataclysmic imagery in this background with the mannequins as well. Ooh, that's a very pretty piano outro. Yeah, there were a couple of elements I liked that. Like, if you take the whole song and I picked out the things I like, I think it's a good start, but there was just also some parts where I just felt like I was waiting and not very much was happening. It was kind of hard to like talk about what was going on. So yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't get why that did so well. Maybe there's something backstory missing, or maybe just not my vibe, or maybe people were just really into how different it sounds, because it does sound kind of unique and fresh. Yeah, very much giving me Sudden Lights, but just not as good. And Sudden Lights were much more intense and they had a like much more amazing song. Let's now look at the qualifiers from semi-final number 4. It's Il Senso and Monika Marija. We've got 2 more today. The first one of those is called Il Senso, and the song is Time. And this had a huge amount of televotes again. 3,232 votes, which beat the record from last week from Shower singing Impossible. So the votes just seem to be going up and up. Maybe that could be just because viewership is increasing. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be some sort of an opera group based on the Italian name. Let's find out. Wanna know my secret bang? But this is the televote winner so far, if you just go by pure numbers. Oh, that's a very nice beginning. Oh, that's a very, very nice beginning. I really like that lighting. And that's a very pretty instrumental. Okay, I'm getting it so far. Oh, the drama. Oh, it's so dramatic. He went to his acting classes. Oh yes, this is so camp. Oh, it's so goofy. I love it. Those visuals behind are really, 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 really pretty. Got a guy walking. Is he walking on the moon? Yeah. It's giving a little bit of art house theater, but in a very personable way. Like, I'm rooting for them. Visuals behind this, some really, really nice stuff in the LEDs. Are they going to fall? Don't turn this into Falling by Montenegro. That's a bit. This is very intriguing. It's a very different type of entry. Like, it's a 4-piece, 2 men, 2 women, with this kind of slightly operatic, not operatic, but different style of singing. Yeah. I think some of the catness maybe just dial it down a little bit. Just make it like 10% less goofy. Okay, there's a bit of opera there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Is this cool? No, this is not cool. But it's very. I'm enjoying my time here. Yeah, they are opera group. You can hear the quality in their singing. LEDs are a real hit for me. I'm enjoying all of them. Okay, let's hear it focus a little bit on the chorus now. Oh. Yeah, it's very lovely. It is lovely. I kind of unexpected. I wasn't expecting to be this pretty. Maybe lacking a little bit of impact, but also being soft is a different type of impact, isn't it? Sounds a little bit medieval as well. Oh. Oh. Yeah. The singing was very high quality. Love the LEDs, love the drama. It's super goofy. Yeah, just some of the kind of like slightly over the top hand mechanisms, and then them all singing in a row. Like, it doesn't give off a kind of like cool chicness. There's nothing wrong with that though. Some people like stuff that's a little bit more kind of old-fashioned or kind of Eurovision 2000. I think just maybe make it like just a little bit cooler, a little bit less silly in some parts, but there's lots of stuff that's really lovely here. The chorus may be lacking a little bit of I really enjoyed the verses and that opening sequence with the light on them and the halo. I always emphasize that the first 5-10 seconds is really important, because casual Eurovision fans, they're watching the screen, they're like, am I going to be bothered with this 3 minutes? Because it's quite tiring for them to go through the Eurovision final when they're not as interested as we are. Piquing someone's interest on that first 10 seconds is really important. This song did that really, really well. Okay, let's go to the second song. And this is Monika Marija saying Unlove You starting tomorrow. just as a native English speaker, that's not the best title. It's I get what she's doing, but it sounds a bit clunky. Never mind, Monika Marija has been in the contest before. I believe she was the lady who had 2 songs on the final and they made her pick one. Obviously very talented, and it's another Monika. So we've had Monika Leo, we've had Monika Lekite. Are we going to have a Monika for the third in a row? We love our Lithuanian Monikas, definitely. But yeah, she didn't do as well on the televote. She got 921 points, but she won the jury. So I'm guessing this is a ballad. Yeah, sorry, that title is quite jarring in English. But we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Of course, I go into every reaction positive, open-minded, fresh-faced. Wanna know my secret? Bang. And she obviously really wants to represent them because she's come back so many times. Ooh. She looks a little bit like Victoria from Bulgaria. Oh, it's a bit different than I was expecting. A bit more singer-songwriter. Yeah, nice different feel. She's got a Britney mic on, so she's going to do some dancing or moving. Nice soft country feel. I don't really associate Lithuania with country music. I got a bit of a sway on. This feels like a swayer song with a bit of a lighter. I like the staging, very pretty. We've got like a wallpaper, so it's almost like she's in this big empty room with a high roof. And that window. Lovely soft fireplace lighting on her as well. The song, it doesn't have a bam moment. It's a bit of a steady climb. Very nice voice. Good control. Oh, I'm wonky today. Maybe make that not wonky. Oh, is that better? Ooh. Focus on song. She's definitely going for the country feel now because this styling is very country with the flower on the shirt. Yeah, she's building to a nice amount. I'm just trying to pick out like what are the key moments in the song. Yeah, it's very much a one-woman show. A lot of focus on her, and she's holding her own. I just don't think this will qualify. I don't really think it's got like a bit of enough of a hasn't got a hook. The mood is cool, but it's a vibe. It's too much of a vibe and not enough of a. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. Like, I'm not saying that's bad at all. That isn't a bad song. Very pretty. Oh, and super cool ending with her looking in the mirror. Actually, some really, really nice staging elements. I think that other people who do these type of like slower introspective songs could take some tips from her, because I felt like a lot was happening there. I liked her in the room with the wallpaper. I liked the flashing light moment, and then just coming back and looking in the mirror at the end. So really, really great stuff in that aspect. And she's a great performer. Sang a great intensity. Didn't get too much eye contact. Maybe a little bit more eye contact with the camera. Song-wise, just a bit too. I actually think it was okay before. Song-wise, just lacking a bit of a wow moment or a hook that makes me want to listen to that. Very easy to sit through, pleasant, soft country song with a little bit of a build, but no like massive hook that I've got stuck in my head or anything like that. So just the song isn't there. I'd like to see her win eventually one year though, because she obviously wants to. She's talented. She's got the quality of a performer to do well on the Eurovision stage. But yeah, she just needs a better song. And now we're back in the present day, and I'm going to check out the qualifiers from semi-final number 5. So the first of those was Queen of Roses singing Walk Through Fire, which is a spicy title. They didn't do great with the televote. They came 4th, I think, with 840 votes. It looked like there was another song called Perfect by Lina Stalute, but she didn't make it through, so I'm not sure why. She got killed by the jury. Okay, this is Queen of Roses, One in My Secret Band. I have no idea what this is going to be. Oh, Aidan O'Connor's one of the writers. I recognize his name from Czechia 2016. Okay. Fire in My Soul. Not a great lyrical beginning. She's not a victim, she's a crime. That's actually kind of a badass lyric. Okay. Giving us 80s disco Tia Lipa throwback. Yeah. It's honestly, I'm getting generic vibes just from the sound, but let's hear it out. That's a nice bridge. Okay, come on guys. Give us a pop drop. I like that they're a girl group. We don't get that many girl groups. This sounds very album filler. They're performing it well. It's giving me like, not Butlins, but kind of like those places you go on holiday and they do a performance for you. It's got some nice songs, it's got some nice energy and production, but this is very un-in it of innovative. And lyrically, it's kind of a bit throwaway. Okay, color palette's changing a little bit. We're going to this like watery, some like fire elements as well. I do like that real basic guitar. That's really cool. I think some people are gonna like this. It's just not giving us anything new. But definitely, like, this would be a good song to like open. I think if this was chosen, it would open up the grand final. It would open up the semi-finals. Yeah, like, overall, I think that vibe is fine. It's a pretty like fun song, easy to sit through. It's got that like real nice kind of starting off the party, starting off the night feel. It's just got nothing new in it whatsoever. It is that kind of like Dua Lipa sound, which we've heard like so much now. We went through a big phase with in 2021. Lyrically, this has got nothing. Although I did like that. She's not a victim, she's a crime. That is a really cool line, but it feels like that was like an accident, and the rest is just like really generic I am strong lyrics. So I like that they're a girl group. That's cool. We don't get that often. They perform well. They didn't really have very complex choreography. I think maybe they could have done a little bit more there. A lot of it was just like hand on hip. No Lithuanian singing in English, maybe just lacking kind of any identity really. And I think that if this was chosen, it would open up the semi-final and it would just get massacred in semi-final 1 in the first half. Okay, so last up we have the Roop singing Simple Joy. And of course I know the Roop from 2020 when they had their song On Fire, which was a favourite to win. And I think probably could have gotten Lithuania their best ever result at Eurovision. Their previous best result being We Are the Winners, coming 6th by LT United in 2006. I think that they might have broken that record or at least equaled it. And then they came back in 2021 and they came 8th with Discotheque, which I felt was a very good song, but slightly weaker than On Fire. So they're back again. Hopefully that they've decided to come back, it's because they've got a really strong song or they've got a really important message that they want to share. This is the Roop singing Simple Joy, One in My Secret Band. Not really sure what to expect from this. Oh, right. Oh, I thought that was thunder. That was actually an atomic bomb going off. His outfit's very unusual. I wasn't expecting... It looks quite coy. It's a very different feel from their previous stuff. Kind of more like mellow and calm. Ooh. Okay, so lyrically I like what he's singing about as well. He's a great performer. He's really great at like making a connection with the camera, being very charming and smiley. He's a salesman. Love Will Bloom? Oh. It's very different. It's like much more like calm and steady. It's got like a real like more simple, understated. Yeah, it's got a lovely feel to it. He's actually wearing shorts. I thought he was wearing trousers for some reason. And those green squares. Oh, and he's dancing as well. I love his performance ability. Those green squares going around was very striking. Yeah, much more smoothie than before. This is very lovely. I really like that color palette. Feels quite fresh to me. And that focusing on his legs. There's some quirky ideas here. And the song is about kind of like acceptance, being more simple in your life. I think it's a cool message. Yeah, these green squares, his dancing, very entertaining. This is gonna stand out. Oh, bit of a breakdown. We're getting a little bit of dancing from the other two. I like this idea of like humility and living a cuter life. Yeah. I think this has got a real steady, lovely flow to it that people are gonna like. It's not, I can see it's not a wow song. He's building though. He's giving more vocal intensity at the end. Yeah, gosh. This is a real hard one to call. Oh, and then the nuclear bomb undid. Oh, that's very, 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 very interesting. That was not what I was expecting, especially when you think of their previous entries, which were really quirky, quite party. I suppose this is a bit closer to On Fire than Discotheque, but this is like the most mellow. It's got a real understatedness. It's more quiet, thoughtful in how it presents the package. I really like that though. It's gonna stand out because I think it's different. It's not the very like typical televote magnet that we're kind of looking for with this new televote only system in the semi-finals. But I still think that anyone looking for something a little bit more stripped down, a bit more comfy, it feels very comfortable. And I love the meaning of the song, the simple joy, just like not trying to be like too greedy and wanting the biggest things, just being happy with the small things like an interaction in the shop or, you know, some sunlight or the birds chirping. I think that's a really cute message, and then it's interesting topic. I do feel like they're artists who kind of think about all the aspects of a song and not just like having a good melody and that's it. There's dancing in it. The other band members were interacting as well. They did a little bit of choreography. The visual package was really different. Like if we look at those visuals, we get so many pinks and blues in our color palettes in national finals. That is just a thing that we're going through right now. And they had different ones. They had these like darker blues, and then we had the green spinning square. That was the main one. We had the atomic bomb at the start and at the end. It's just different dance wise in terms of how he moves and how they perform. That's just unique, and it's their own personal style of performance and music, and it really does stand out. Okay, now let's go through all 10 of the finalists and see who do I think is going to be the best choice for Lithuania. For me, this is like a very obvious battle between Silvester.LT and the Roop. Like, that's just, sorry to kind of spoil the tension, but those two are just like miles ahead of everybody else in my opinion. I know some people like VB Gang, I'll talk about that a little bit later, but at this point, the Roop and Silvester for me just are the two most complete packages in terms of dancing, song, artist, visuals, the full thing that you can access to get votes in Eurovision. Those are the two most considered ones in my opinion. Silvester, I think, has got a really cool sounding, fresh, futuristic electropop song. He's giving us lots of cool choreography, a little bit of shoulder. It was 4 weeks ago and I still remember the shoulder. I haven't watched that since. And it's in Lithuanian as well, which is so super cool, keeping on that legacy from Monika Kite, who sang a little bit of Lithuanian last year, and then Monika Leo the year before, who sang entirely in Lithuanian. So I like that, keeping on that legacy. I wonder if Silvester.LT a little bit one of those songs that the fandom loves, and then it goes to Eurovision and everyone else is kind of like, what? We don't get this. I'm a little bit concerned about that element because we have that every year where there's songs that the fans love. The casuals are just like, what, why do you like this? Or not even, they just kind of like ignore it. It just kind of goes over their head. But I think that there's a lot of positives about him. I thought he performed really well. He's had a lot of time as well since semi-final number 1. So he's been practicing, he's been kind of like working on ideas maybe he's like elevating even further. I'm not sure if they're allowed to change their staging. So yeah, it might come down to how this looks in the final. Is there any upgrades? Is he going to perform anything differently? Is there any new choreography, etc.? And then the Roop, I love this sound. Simple Joy is such a great title because that really does sum up how the song sounds. It sounds simple, it sounds joyful, it's really lovely. It's really, really, really lovely. And it's not it's not like a bam, whoa, grabbing you and shaking you type of song. This is understated, lovely, smooth. I think this will really appeal to a lot of demographics. I think anyone looking for something a little bit more conservative or standard, less glittery, might be really attracted to this. I think this is very, very, very strong song as well. And I think both of those would have a chance to qualify. Lithuania needs to consider the fact that they are in the hardest quarter, in my opinion, in the semi-finals. They're in the first half of the first semi-final. There's a lot of big hitters in there. They're already up against Aljona and Jerry, who are favorites to win. Bambi Thug, who could be a little bit of a wild card. Sidley Kapsis, who might be bringing some big dance stage show. That's the songs just announced. And then we've got Croatia, who've got a potential favourite to win. We've got Serbia going to be sending something wow. Poland could be sending something wow. There's going to be so many people in the first half of this first semi-final who are just like really loud and brash and just commanding attention. So I actually think both of those songs, Silvester and the Roop, can kind of come in and be the cool person who doesn't need to shout for attention. They're kind of cool, standing there looking fashionable, and people come to them. So definitely those two songs are going to stand out. This is why I think VB Gang is not going to do well in this quarter, because they're also going for Bam Wow, but I think it's just going to look cheap compared to what else is there. I like VB Gang. I thought it was a fun song, but yeah, it looks a little bit on the cheap side. And against this quality in the first half of the first semi, I think they're just going to get like... And then we look at the second half. We've got Windows Man 95, we've got Tally, and we've got Raven, and we've still got Portugal, Moldova, Iceland, Australia. These are all really strong countries as well. This is a difficult semi-final. You need to stand out. You need to be memorable from the first half. And I think both the Roop and Silvester can do it. I gotta be honest, I don't really have one I love more than the other. I'm happy with either. And it's kind of nice going into a national final where I'm pretty sure one of those two will win, and just letting Lithuania decide, and I'll just enjoy what they pick. Because, you know, sometimes you go into national finals and you have a person that you love and you're obsessed with them winning, and it's quite stressful. It's nice to go to a national final and be like, actually, I'm cool with option A, I'm cool with option B, you pick Lithuania. It's a little bit of a shame that the Roop song doesn't have any Lithuanian in it. I would have loved just like that bridge to be in Lithuanian, or just a couple of lines. I think this streak of hearing the Lithuanian language, I would like to continue it, but maybe that's something that the Roop doesn't do. Maybe they don't sing Lithuanian, so for them to do it might seem gimmicky. In terms of the other acts, who do I think could be a bit of a wild card? I think VB Gang, you know, it's something different. It could stand up, it could get a big televote. Žalvarinis, I thought their song was just too bland. Shower seemed like they could be a little bit of a wild card. That has like kind of a slight indie grassroots feel. I think a lot of people were fans of that. I can't see it winning, but if we're talking about dark horses, it could be one. Monika, Marija, amazing performer. I definitely want her to come for Lithuania at some point, but this song is just not good enough. Staging's really cool though. What she's able to do on her own in terms of entertainment, great. But as a ballad going into that first half of the first semi-final, gone, sorry. Senso with Time. I thought this was really entertaining. And then Aistè, We Will Rule the World. Was that the disco one? Pluie the Comètes, Be Careful. Was that the two people? Look, if I don't remember it, no, just no. Like I remember Luktelk. I remember Silvester Belt, absolutely. And I remember VB Gang. And they were in the first semi-final. So if I can remember them, but I can't remember the ones in semi-final 2, 3, 4, sorry. That's very telling. Who am I going to put as my number one? I don't know. I'm going to leave you my top 10 here because I want to listen to all the songs again, which I'll do while I'm editing. I would guess that it would be the Roop, but you know the answer. Maybe Silvester won it on the edit. Okay, so that's what I thought about the 10 songs competing in Eurovizija.LT. Who do you want to win? Who do you think will win? Do you think that it is going to be between Luktelk and Simple Joy? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you so much to Elski and Reese for supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee. No new donations on PayPal, but you can support the channel there too as well if you want. I'll leave links here in the description. Thank you so much to my patrons for patronizing my channel. On my Patreon, you can get the original audio when my videos get copyrighted. You can get updates on the channel, you can get some early previews, and you can join our My Eurovision Scoreboard group. So check that out if you're a fan. But of course, thank you so much just for watching and maybe leaving a like and maybe sharing the video. And thanks so much for watching. I'm seeing another Eurovision analysis video very soon. Goodbye. Blah, 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 blah.